pressure. Be confident. Be confident. Have goals. Success. Focus on the present. Power. Prosperity. Breakthrough Talk with Obuslala.
You know how we do it here. This is Breakthrough Talk with Obuslala. Breakthrough Talk. All I do every day is breakthrough. Tell you something that you need to know that I've put into practice. It has worked for me. So what has worked for me to make this world a better place? Things that work for you, that make you feel satisfied. You give it to people. Doesn't matter. Even though you spend money, if you can give it to people free, give it to them. So today, I will be talking on a subject I title The Mystery of Satisfaction. What I said, the mystery of satisfaction. You need to be satisfied on earth for you to have a living, because you can make it without being satisfied. But you have to satisfy before you can succeed on earth. You can make it without being satisfied, but you have to satisfy for you to succeed on earth. So just hold on. I'll come back and I will tell you what to know about the mystery of satisfaction.
Breakthrough Talk with Obuslala.
You are welcome back. Like I said, I'm talking on the subject I titled The Mystery of Satisfaction. This thing I call satisfaction is a mystery. A lot of people just want to get something. They think those things they want to get will make them satisfied in life. But later they lay their hand on those stuff. Everything you said you want to get to make you satisfied. When you get it, you realize that satisfaction is not in what you can see or what you can get. Satisfaction lies inside of you. And there are two ways to be satisfied. There are two ways to be satisfied. Either through your thinking or to command your desire to be still. Because you can desire a lot of things. And if you get them, you can be satisfied. Because your desire is not for you. It's somebody that put it there. And we have two types of desire. Desire that you see in the hands of people. You see somebody do something, you want to do it. Then you think when you do that thing that person did, you'll be satisfied. But you cannot be satisfied like that. There are two ways. Every day I teach people. I tell my students, this is what you do. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. They'll say, no, I want to do this because people say I cannot do it. People say I cannot do this. How come you live your life based on what people say? People say. What people say about you has nothing to do with you. Has everything to do with them. But what you say about yourself has everything to do with you. And everything to do for you. You hear what I just said? When you live your life based on what people say and you want to prove them, which is good. Sometimes it's good to prove people wrong. But if you live your life, your desire, or your satisfaction based on what people say, you will never be satisfied. You will never be satisfied. But what you say about yourself, you want to be a great star, you go ahead and do things, because a lot of people on earth have done different things. They are stars, and you read about them. When you read about them, you can do the same thing they did. You know what I say? Things you have read about how people become hero on earth, how people become a great man. You can become one of them if only you allow your desire to take over your life. Today I'm teaching what I know. I've put all these things I teach into practice. A lot of mistake. And I learn a lot from my mistake, from my success. I look at him as like the reward of my mistake. You know what I just said? My success, the things that is making me successful today, I look at them from the reward of my mistake. I learn a lot from my mistake and I do it again and I get a reward. So a lot of people are sitting down doing nothing and they want reward. And nothing plus nothing equal to what? Nothing. Nothing plus nothing equal to what? Nothing. So fear will hold you back. But if you get up every day and tell yourself, I am satisfied, I am okay with myself, satisfaction is my birthright. You understand? Before you do anything, you proclaim those things upon your life, then you move. You see everything will be coming to you. Like one of the greatest players on earth just tweeted something of recent, Cristiano Ronaldo. He said what? I don't chase titles. Title come after me. What a powerful word. He said he don't chase title, you understand, because he's dedicated of what he's doing. When you do what you are meant to be doing, everything you need that's supposed to be looking for you will come to you without even looking for you. They will just be coming. So just hold on, sit back, and I will come back. I will tell you one thing about what? The power of satisfaction. Take care.
Breakthrough Talk with Obuslala.
Welcome back. Every day of your life, you need to be satisfied with your desire. You hear what I said? I say every day of your life, you need to be satisfied with your desire. A lot of people have their desired result, but they are not satisfied. A lot of people have what they desire, but they are not satisfied. You know why? Because when you look for something and you finally have it and you are not satisfied, that is not what you're supposed to be looking for at the first place. When you look for something and you say, if I get this, I will be satisfied. After finish getting it and you are not satisfied, that is not what you should be looking at. So a lot of people today, they have a lot of things, words left and right. But when they look behind them, they now realize that, like the scripture said, it's vanity. That same thing somebody else have, it's not vanity. What you have that is vanity in your hand, it's not vanity in the hands of the other person. Why? Because you desire it the wrong way. What you desire, what you have, that's supposed to give you joy, it's not giving you joy today. You know you are lacking on something. So when you find something and you finally got it, and that thing, it's not what you think you need to have, know that you're not supposed to desire that thing at the first place. So every day of your life, you need to be content with that which you desire. Then life will be meaningful. Like I said, you know, we are talking about breakthrough talk. Every day I talk about breakthrough. I tell my students, what you are trying to get, that is not what you're supposed to get now. They say, what do you mean? Is that not the reason I want to become somebody in life? I say yes. But when you get it now, it's going to affect you in the future. Say why? And I begin to break it down to them and tell them different things like, say, I was young. When I have this, I have this, I have this. I'm supposed to be in school then. So I was missing both of them together. It affected me. So when I drop one for one, I have to leave the streets and sit down in school. After I came out from school, my friends who did not move ahead with me, who I thought they have gone far off me, ahead of me, they came back to ask me, how did I do it? I say, I desire the right thing when I choose to desire the right thing, because I follow that which is inside of me, and desire has nothing to do with that which is outside of you, except you use your imagination to desire that which you're not supposed to be desiring at the first place. You hear what I just said? Desire that is inside of you has nothing to do with what is outside of you, except you desire what you use your imagination to claim from outside of you. Take a look at desire work. When I give you money now, say, take, go and buy me desire. How does it look like? Where are you going to buy desire from? If I say, go and buy desire for me now, I'm talking to you watching this video. If I say, go and buy me desire now, don't you know there's a purpose why this video come your hand? Just this one word you need to hear, desire. So ask yourself, what are you desiring? Today, 85% of young boys in Africa, they desire Mercedes-Benz. But that's not desire. Desire a thing. That's not desire. That's not desire. Desire a thing. Mercedes-Benz cannot be your desire. Building a house cannot be your desire. Those are goals. Those are goals. You set up goals. Goals. So people twist word today. They use word in a different form. The greatest thing that you can tell yourself every day is the right thing. Tell yourself the right thing. You need to desire some certain things. Desire peace. Desire love. Desire what to do to make sure you put smile on people's face. That's what you need to desire every day. That's what you call desire. Real desire is that which hand cannot see, money cannot buy, eye cannot see, can only be felt within the heart. That's real desire. You know what? Just hold on. I'll come back and break it down in a way that you need to understand very well. Take care.
Breakthrough Talk with Obuslala.
Welcome back. Like as I was saying, now listen very careful. I'm about to break everything down I've been saying ever since. Satisfaction, desire, and every day of your life. Listen to me. I say every day of your life, you need to understand the problem of satisfaction. Every day of your life, you need to understand the problem of satisfaction. Satisfaction itself has no problem. But you trying to be satisfied with the things you accumulate is a problem. Because satisfaction cannot come from what we achieve. Can only come from what we are doing. What you are doing is what you're supposed to be doing on earth every day of your life. Then you see in the evening, before you go to bed, you can tell yourself, I'm satisfied. You wake up with that energy. You can't wait to do something. The next day, you wake up the same thing. You can't wait doing the same thing. Doing one thing all over again. Check all the people who you admire, who you want to live like, what they do every day. They do the same thing. And satisfaction comes from what they do, does not come from what they achieve. So if satisfaction comes from what we achieve, that means we are not living. Different ways people tag this thing called satisfaction. But the truth of the matter is that that's a problem. When you acquire a lot of things and you don't understand why you are acquiring them, you see that you have too much, but you don't have enough. You know what I said? When you acquire a lot of things that you think that those things will give you satisfaction, you think that those things that you acquire will give you satisfaction, you will now have a lot of things, but at the end you have nothing. Because if you look deeply within yourself, anything outside the content of who you are will not give you satisfaction. The only thing that can give you satisfaction is that which you desire genuinely. That which you desire genuinely. And how can you desire genuinely? You go within yourself and let your heart talk to you. A lot of people today, the heart does not talk to them again. Why? Because the heart don't want to suffer. And if your heart don't want to suffer, it will not tell you anything. Because you desire a lot of things from outside of yourself. And the heart is there, trying to tell you something ever since, trying to tell you. Now somebody say, I don't know how to allow my heart to talk to me. All you need your heart talk to you. The heart see a lot of things that the eye cannot see. So just be still. Go inside of yourself. You will see what your heart will tell you. So when your heart is talking to you and you are not listening, your heart will be suffering. That's why you see a lot of people say, I'm depressed. This thing does not work well. This thing does not go well with me. A lot of people tell me every day that I come. I face the same thing they face, but I'm happy. Because I understand the secret of the word people use. Say this person is rich. You understand? So riches does not come from what we accumulate. I understand what I call riches. When I say rich people focus on their mindset, while poor people focus on their outcome. You can have everything and be poor. You may have nothing and be rich. Why? Because you focus on your inside, everything you need today. A lot of people, everybody likes success, but the poor people don't like the rich people. Everybody admires success, but the poor people don't like the rich people. So if you are working to be rich, you will never get rich. If you are working because you are already rich, you are already rich. So if you understand the problem behind satisfaction, everything you need will not just come to you. You know, I use that word a lot. Everything you need, not what you want. Everything you need will come to you. All of us, you and I, we need something. But if you are doing what you need, okay, this video that come into your hand, how did it come to your hand? I want this video to come to you, and that's what I need. That's why it come into your hand. So if you know what is good for you, check other my video, check other my things. Something belongs to you. This video, this particular episode may not belong to you, but if you go and check my other episode, something that you need that belongs to you, because this one did not come in contact with you for just looking sake or for hearing sake. There's something. Nothing happened by mistake. There's something why this, there's a reason why this video come to you. There's something inside this video that you need to know about this video. So when you know a lot of things about yourself, you move in a way that you're not supposed to be moving. Like I used to say, I still have many things to say. But you cannot bear them now. But I will leave you with the thought and the idea and the quote of Benjamin Franklin. You hear what I said? The thought, the idea, and the quote of Benjamin Franklin. He said what? Contentment make poor people what? Rich. Discontentment make rich people poor. Ask yourself now, are you content? There's a place in the Bible, he said, you have to be content. Say godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we are taking nothing out of it. In the next episode, I will show you a lot of things you need to know. I just quote the greatest book of earth to you now. The greatest book said, for we brought nothing into this world. Say godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and we are taking nothing out of it. So if you have a lot of things that you know that can give you what? Feed your stomach, feed your mouth, put clothes. At this age, you are living in the realm of computer. How does this thing get into you? If you call somebody now, you ask him, how does this phone come in contact with the next person's phone? There's no wire that connects your phone to that phone. You begin to think from different, you understand that there's something going on in the realm that you cannot see. And those things, you use it to operate. Short, let me leave you. Next time I will come and teach you something deep that's above thought level. There's a lot of things that we can see physical. Does not have to do with thoughts this time. They will reason about what we see physical. Let me leave you. I'll talk to you later. Take care.